Hey Spacers, we're here for our second dish tonight. We are doing Shaksuka Satavari. And what I've got done already is I've cut up our asparagus, and I'm going to be taking this and placing it into a pot where I've got salted water, and we're gonna cook this just till it's tender, not completed. Now, back over here, I have one red onion chopped, one green pepper, and then I've got a couple of the small yellow, orange, and red peppers already cut. And I'm gonna be putting these into the cast iron. I've got the bacon grease from the 3 slices of bacon I cooked earlier. We're putting these inside here. And I'm gonna be adding 2 teaspoons of cumin to this. 1 and 2. I'm also going to add 4 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to saute these on the stove for about 5 minutes. Okay, so we've finished sauteing our vegetables for the Shaksuka Satavari. Next, I've pulled this off of the stove, and we're putting in 1 can of stewed tomatoes, 1 can of the diced tomatoes. We're going to be putting in 4 sprigs of thyme, and next we're going to be putting in 1 teaspoon of honey, and then half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Use that spoon to get the rest of the honey out. Those there. And next, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And then last but not least, we're putting in 2 bay leaves. We're gonna mix this up. We're gonna put this back on the stove. So we're on the stove with the Shaksuka Satavari. We're gonna bring this up to a boil, reduce the heat to a simmer, and then let it keep simmering for about 20 minutes. You wanna keep an eye on it, and if needed, we'll add a little bit of water to it just to make sure that we've got this nice consistency to it and it's not getting burnt. Hey Spacers, we're back here at the Shaksuka Satavari. Now I've had this simmering for about 12 minutes now. Everything's nice. I've added in about 2 tablespoons of water. I have taken off our asparagus out of the water and I've drained it. Now we're gonna add this to our mixture. Get all of that in there. Stir this in. Get everything up over top. Look at how pretty that looks right now. Now we're adding in a total of 4 eggs, if I can crack these properly. And then once we're done adding the eggs, we're going to cover this and let this cook for another 10 minutes. We've got it on a low simmer, so very low heat. This is going to come out looking real pretty. Hey Spacers, so the Shaksuka Satavari is done. Look at the eggs, they're perfectly poached. I've sliced up some avocado, some cherry tomatoes, and some green onions. And we're just gonna place this on here and make this look nice and pretty prior to serving. The hammer bore is just about ready to come off of the smoker. And if you look over here, our dauphinoise tubers are done. They came out of the oven perfect right at the same time as our Shaksuka did. And so I'm gonna get this finished up here. We're gonna come back with the final dish and the star attraction, the great Madim, Rohor's rotted flesh of hammer boar in congealed blood sauce. Hey Spacers, we're back. We have finished with the great Madim, Rohor's rotted flesh of hammer boar in congealed blood sauce. I brought it in off of the smoker. It's been out there for a total of 7 hours cook time. The last 45 minutes, we were marinating it, putting the glaze over top of it. And as you can see, it looks fantastic. I've had it on the cutting board waiting for 10 minutes. And I've prepared a plate with the Shaksuka, Satavari, and some of the Dauphinoise tubers. I'm gonna cut off a piece of this hammer board right now, and I'm gonna put this on the plate. Look at the way that just comes off real nice. It is falling apart. I cannot wait to eat this. Now, with that, I'm gonna take a spoon of our congealed blood sauce. Look at that. Don't that look pretty? I'm gonna put that over top. And I wish you were here to smell it. I also wish you were here to taste it. So I can't wait to dig into the hammer board. I'm gonna try this right now. Mm. 7 hours was worth the wait. The pork is super tender. The sauce combined with the glaze, it's an explosion of flavor in your mouth. Now, with the Shaksuka Satavari, look at the way that egg poached in that tomato juice. And I've got everything covered with the asparagus. It's got the avocado off on the side as a topper. I'm gonna let this egg go. I'm gonna take a quick bite of this. That is perfect. Altogether, this dish, I can tell right now, you can take a little bit of each thing and it's gonna be the perfect bite. Now, last but not least, the Dauphinoise tubers. Look at how cheesy that is. This is fantastic. I can't wait to see you guys again next weekend. Remember, until next time, ETF.